See, I'm not the mad one. I'm not the one you should lock up. I saved you, and this is how you treat me. Damn you! May the rats feast on your flesh in hell. Just because you can't see what I see doesn't make me insane. Some people can't see color. Does that make us that can insane? Damn your eyes! What is this? You stay when others leave. You're just here to mock me, aren't you? Or no, you're different. You want me to prove that I'm sound mind. I can see how you judge me. It's in your eyes. If that's your game, I'll play it. And then you will see the truth. First, no, I did not hate my neighbor. I loved him as if he were my brother. We were dear friends helping each other through hard times and good. If you think I was even capable of killing this man, then you're the mad one. So, as we were close friends, think of my surprise when I saw him start to act differently than his normal happy self. It started one day when I had him over for dinner. And to my shock, he didn't eat. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not strange. Fool! You know nothing. He was a fat man and he never passed up a good meal. All he had was a heavy amount of the wine I had brought out. I couldn't understand why. I asked him, but he just brushed me off and assured me nothing was wrong. This strange behavior continued for months until I couldn't stand it anymore. I went to his house to confront him about it and to help him. But that's when I saw something awful. His house was unkempt. Something that was uncharacteristic of him. Then, before I could even step foot through that messy door, I heard agonizing sounds of pain coming from his room that shook me to my core. Maybe what I did next was wrong. You think I would have gone to him, but no. I ran. I can see it in your eyes. You think I'm a coward. You don't. Sorry. I didn't mean to lash out. Please stay. Someone must know the truth. To help out my friend, I went to see a doctor. I described everything that was happening to him as if I were going through it myself. But after telling him what had been going on, he went pale. Leave me at once, he demanded as he grabbed his walking cane. I begged to know what was wrong, but he didn't speak. I fell to my knees, and he struck me with his cane. He started to yell that I was a demon and that I had come to kill him. He only spoke one word as I ran out. Sakuma! What is a Sakuma, you ask? Oh, I didn't know at first either. But I couldn't get that word to leave my mind. Sakuma. It haunted me. It still shakes me. Even now. It gnawed at my mind like a rat until I had to go and find answers as to what it meant. I went to the library to research anything I could find. Although this proved hard, as nothing I found even had the word Sakuma. It felt as though the closer to the answer I got, the further it was to being sane. That's when I got desperate. I returned to the doctor. He tried to send me away, but I told him I had lied. It was really my friend who needed help. He decided to hear me out. I begged him to tell me what the Sakuma were, but he refused. He did, however, let me know where I could find out about them. He warned me that doing so would cause me to see this world as it truly is. He advised me that ignorance is bliss, and it was not too late to choose that option. Maybe I should have heeded his warning, but I would have not known the truth. I could have suffered the same fate as my poor friend. I did some digging, and I got my hands on some occult documents. Something I had not thought to look into before. No, I see the look. Stay. You must stay. I know how this sounds, but please. Thank you. Now back to my story. Among the documents was a flesh-bound book with an eye on the cover. It felt as though, no matter what I did, it was watching me, studying me, as I stared back into the dark brown abyss. I wondered if it was a human eye. But that's so barbaric, right? No one would do such a thing, right? Please just nod or something. I need someone who understands. Thanks for placating me. Thank you. Thank you, young man. You're the only one I can trust now. The book. It was a list or a journal of monsters. The documents were reports about events that seemed unrelated, but I pieced together that they happened because of the Sakuma. And monster is all I can describe them as. They're not man or beast. They're not something our minds could ever conceive. Monster may be the word, but I don't even think that fits them. I don't think it comes close to the twisted mess that they really are, and what they can cause. Am I about to be added to it? Am I just another life they took? Another soul they wrecked? Do you shake your head to offer knowledge or comfort? One of the things I discovered was a mound of flesh. And not at first. You only see it as vines. They grow and grow. When you weren't looking, it's like they moved. You won't notice, not until it grabs you. They wrap around their prey, and then they crush them. But they do not kill them. No, they torture you. The vines change into fleshy tendrils, and the mound turns into a grotesque pile of teeth, eyes, and rotting, stinking flesh. As you are pulled closer, it's almost as if you can hear screams. Maybe it's just yours. Maybe it's the creature. Or maybe it's both. Then you will feel it biting, ripping, breaking your flesh and your bones. Everything until you're gone. You're just an addition to the flesh, nothing more. It's called the Chakohath. It was in the Fleshbound book. But after it, that's when I found what I was really looking for. The Sakuma. Not one creature, but many. They are small. Too small. Just lumps of teeth and flesh, really. They can get anywhere, and they do. They enter a body, and they take control over it. The person becomes a mere puppet to them. The person may try to show something is wrong with the limited control they have left, but there's little they can do but act oddly. They try to starve the beast, but that won't work. Their mood changes rapidly to alert loved ones because the Sakuma don't really understand human emotion. The Sakuma make their host drink alcohol to keep their will broken. All the while, the Sakuma breed and feast in their new home. Yeah. While inside a person, they eat everything around them. The muscle, the bone, the heart, the brain. They leave nothing but the skin, so they have something to wear. You can only kill them while they're in the body, but before they've eaten everything. But once they reach a certain point, it's too late. You see, the body, the person it once was, is dead, only alive enough to suffer. You see, I did what I had to do. It was the only way my friend could stop suffering. I had to kill them, and I'd do it again. The Sakuma must be eradicated. I left the book somewhere. It could never be found again. I knew what I had to do. So that night, I grabbed my knife and I went to the home of what once was my friend. I knew where he kept the spare key. I unlocked the door and crept in. I passed empty rooms, down to the end of the long hallway. I quietly opened the door and crept into his bedroom. They seemed to be sleeping, but as my knife gleamed with its finest hint of the hallway light, they opened their eyes. They tried to scream, but I stabbed and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed over and over and stabbed again and again. Blood was everywhere, but I had to keep going. I had to make sure none of those creatures survived. Once there was nothing left to stab, I took a match and I set the house ablaze. I had to ensure that they were gone. But you see, I don't belong here. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You understand, right? Well, why are you leaving? You understand? You must. No. You're one of them. You're one of them. You're one of them!